Lawmakers say they have the vote. Senate Republicans are moving closer to voting on a bill to overhaul the nation's tax code. And we're hearing the vote could happen as soon as tonight. CBS 4's Mola Lengi has the latest from Capitol Hill.
We've got the votes.
The Republican tax reform plan moved a step closer to becoming law on Friday. Despite unanimous opposition from Democrats, GOP senators said they were confident they had enough support to pass the bill.
You don't want to count your chickens and all that, but I feel very good.
The vote would be the culmination of a busy day of deal-making on Capitol Hill. Two GOP senators who had opposed the bill, Jeff Flake of Arizona and Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, said changes had been made to overcome their objections.
There are so many reasons to not rush this bill through.
Democrats continue to rail against the tax plan in the hours leading up to the vote.
Notching a political win isn't good enough to raise taxes and premiums on millions of middle-class families.
Our problem with the bill that's on the floor right now is that it is weighted much too heavily in terms of helping the wealthiest among us.
Republican leaders brushed aside those objections, as well as their own members' concerns that the tax plan could explode the deficit.
I think it will pay for itself and then some, and if I'm wrong, like every other Republican, will pay a price. And if I'm right, then I think people will say, hey, those guys know what they're talking about.
The bill still has a long way to go. Before it becomes law, it has to be reconciled with the House version. That's expected to take several weeks.